With the season winding down, the Western Michigan football team played host to the MAC preseason favorite Ohio Bobcats last Thursday night at Waldo Stadium. Freshman quarterback Caleb Ellaby made his first career start for the Broncos and threw a touchdown pass in the second half to Jalen Hall, Hall's first career touchdown. Jamari Bogan, senior running back for the Broncos, also scored. It was his 11th touchdown of the season and 38th touchdown of his career. But the Bobcats capitalized on some Western Michigan turnovers in a 59-14 win. I'm Robin Hook. Coming up, head coach Tim Lester joins me for all the highlights on Week 10 of Bronco Review after this timeout.
Bronco Review is a production of Western Michigan University Athletics and WMU Media Services and is brought to you in part by Greenleaf Trust, financial security from generation to generation. Trust is in their name for a reason. They've earned it.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
When home improvements are in your future, you should call BlackBerry. For more than 35 years, BlackBerry has provided windows, roofing, siding, and sunrooms with thousands of satisfied customers throughout West Michigan. Right now at BlackBerry, you can get 10 of our best-selling, high-performance double-hung windows for only $48.60 installed. 18 months no interest and $48.60 installed. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Vandenberg with Maple Hill Auto Group. We know that car buying is a journey, not just a destination. We know that we need to be there each step of the way for you through parts, sales, service, through your entire ownership experience. At Maple Hill Auto Group, we look at every customer not as a single purchase, but rather as a start to a journey that we hope spans generations. Maple Hill Auto Group, for a journey like no other.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Nolte Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Third and goal from the one for Western Michigan, looking for their first score of the game. They hand it off to Bogan, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Jamari Bogan from 1 yard out is the 11th touchdown of the season.
Jamari Bogan with his 11th touchdown of the season. He has 38 career touchdowns. The senior from New Jersey. You're going to miss that guy.
Oh, man. As far as his leadership, and yes, when you hand him the ball on short yardage situations on the goal line, he's a great player. And but everything he does for the locker room and everything, he's had a great career, and we're going to miss him dearly.
Going to need him these last two games, but let's go back to Waldo Stadium for Week 10, Thursday night MACtion at Waldo Stadium. The Broncos getting ready to play the MAC preseason favorite, Ohio Bobcats, and they were picked as the preseason favorite for a reason. They're really good.
Yeah, they have a good schedule. I remember being at the preseason stuff where they're talking about them maybe being in the playoffs if they won out, because they have 13 fifth-year seniors on this team. They got 6 fourth-year juniors, so 19 of their starters are fourth and fifth-year players. So we knew we had to play a great game to even be in the game. And obviously we didn't, but it was an exciting matchup because I think they're a really good football team, a good football program, and a great challenge.
Greatest entrance in college football. Triumph leading the Broncos out on the field.
Triumph was fired up this game. Had a lot of energy, jumping up and down a little bit. Scared me because that's a big horse, and took the field, and in the rain, it didn't really weather didn't play like we wanted it to. It poured the whole night, but it was something that both teams had to play in. It hurt us because we planned on throwing it quite a bit with their defense being a little bit weaker in the pass defense, but made it a little bit tougher on us.
Good start to this game. Here you go down the middle and a nice play to Keyshawn Watson.
Yeah, we moved the ball early. First couple of plays went right down on them, and then we had the run game going. Unfortunately, we had third down of that drive, and young buck Caleb, he took a sack when he didn't need to, and then on the last play, got his arm hit. We had a guy open that we wanted open, and missed the field goal and put that offense out on the field, which was scary. The goal was to not have them out there much because I think they're ranked 7th or 6th in the country efficiency offensively. They're 1-2 in the league in scoring. It's a tough matchup when you're playing them if you're on defense.
Nathan Rourke is their quarterback. He's from Canada, and he leads them down for a score. Here you guys go back to work with your run game, trying to help Caleb out in this regard, and you do so with Levante Bellamy.
Yeah, Bells ran hard. He got banged up. I know a lot of people are worried about him. He's fine. I mean, he got a scrape in the end of the second quarter, and I didn't put him out there in the second half. He's fine. He got stitches. He could have played, but it wasn't worth it. We were just trying to keep him healthy moving forward because he's a dynamic player, that's for sure.
All right, and special teams, it was a tough night for the special teams.
Yeah, on that one. I mean, especially punt. I mean, that was unfortunately one of our gunners, missed his assignment, let the guy run right through. I mean, Mahalik didn't have a chance on that punt just because we didn't protect it well. Unfortunately, he was one of our freshmen, and then we had two kickoffs that we dropped. That one was a freshman, obviously, and so you can't put yourself behind the ball against a team like that, and we did. We made every mistake we could make, and we got behind quickly because of it.
Austin Lee from our Bronco Review staff in the stands there with the family. As we turn to the second quarter, and here you can see the weather conditions not real nice to play football.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I mean, the weather was bad, the play was bad, and it got out of hand. I mean, we turned the ball over 5 times inside the 20-yard line, so it was really tough to even give our defense never even had a chance. And so at halftime, we just tried to regroup and play a better second half, and I thought we did.
Still in this game at this point, but Caleb making his second start, and he'd done so well against Toledo the week before.
He did. He went in there and did a good job. We kept him clean. Toledo was a little simpler on defense. They didn't run a lot of stuff, so I think he really knew what they were in every time. This defense was the opposite. They have 6 fifth-year seniors on defense. They play about 7 coverages. He got lost 3, 4, 5 times and turned the ball over 3 times, 2 picks and a fumble. So, freshman mistakes, and I've been there. I've lived them. They're not easy, but we'll grow from them.
Here's some more reps for some young guys. You're playing some young guys on defense. Here you make a play and get them stopped. They had great field position, though, the whole game. That was really the difference.
Yeah, I mean, you can't – it's so hard to – when you're giving the ball to the number 1 offense or 2 offense in our league and inside the 10-yard line on 1st and goal, I mean, they should score 90% of the time. We score 80 to 90% of the time when we're down there. So it makes it really tough, and then you end up turning the ball over on special teams 3 times and throwing a couple picks. So you get down so fast that the game's kind of over at halftime, and then we tried to recover in the second half.
There you see the arm strength to the boundary out of Caleb Bellamy on that completion.
The talent's there. I mean, he can throw it. We just got to keep it simple and let him attack, and not get behind the chains like we did. And that was tough. A tough, good learning experience for him. He has a bright future.
Yes, he does. And the Broncos come out in the second half, play much better. We'll have the second half highlights and also look ahead with Coach Lester to Week 11 against Ball State. Now timeout on Bronco Review.
At Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Western's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal. And that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
You trust Dunchie Body and Frame for all your collision repair work, but they offer so much more, like paintless dent repair, brakes and wheel alignment, and perfect paint matching. Dunchie also works with all insurance companies to make sure your vehicle is restored to pre-accident condition. So for personal service and high-quality workmanship, call Dunchie Body and Frame at 375-2100 or visit their website, dunchiebody.com. Dunchie Body and Frame, part of your community since 1973.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
Little Caesars has done it again by giving you one large pizza piled high
Schedule
with 5
online,
delicious meat
anytime.
toppings, hot and ready every day
Now you
between
can
4
easily
and 8
schedule an
p.m. for
appointment with
only
Ascension Care
$9.
Teams.
You heard me right. Count them. 1, 2, 3,
No matter where you are
meat toppings,
or what
including
you're up to.
pepperoni, sausage,
If you're a
bacon,
new patient
beef,
or
and
if you've been
ham.
here before,
Order
we have
yours on our
appointments
convenient
available at
mobile app,
locations
or
near
simply
you.
walk into Little Caesars
Find your
and pick up
appointment
your large
online
hot and ready
anytime
5-meat
at
feast for just $9 tonight.
Pizza. This new Little Caesars thin crust pizza is so loaded with pepperoni and cheese. I don't believe there is any thin crust. Pepperoni, 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 cheese, 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 crust. Found it!
There is a crispy crust under all that pepperoni.
Pick up the most cheese and pepperoni you can fit on a large thin crust pizza for the nation's best price at just $6.
Pizza.
Deep throw into the end zone. Got it. Jalen Hall with a touchdown grab. Jalen Hall in the corner of the end zone with a touchdown.
Six feet 4, Jalen Hall catching his first career touchdown. Redshirt freshman from Macomb, Michigan. Coach, great to have that length out on the edge.
Yeah, I mean, and he can run well, you know. And he got here, he was real skinny last year. He put on about 20 pounds. He still can get bigger, you know, but he's got a 6'4" frame, runs in the high 4.5s. And it was great to see him get on the board. You know, a young kid like that's got 4 years to go. And, you know, he's got a bright future.
All right, let's go back to Waldo Stadium for some second half highlights. The Broncos doing much better in the second half. You went back to your running attack for the most part, and it started to pay off.
Yeah, we just didn't turn the ball over. I mean, it's just let's play our style of football. You know, like I said, we were +5 on the year in turnovers, and in one game we were -6. So, you know, we haven't been a team that turned the ball over much, and everything that could go wrong in a half went wrong. And so at halftime we just said, let's go back to being us. Let's run the ball. Let's use our RPOs. And here's Chase Brown getting going a little bit, and we played a much better half.
Chase, another of your true freshmen that are playing this year. You got a lot of them.
Got seven freshmen that are playing right now, and a couple are rotating in. So, you know, we're young and we're excited about the future.
Chamari Bogan pounds one in, his 11th touchdown of the season, 38th of his career, and he's your short yardage guy.
He is. He does a great job. He was disappointed. He fumbled the ball, you know, and early on in the game, which hurt us a little bit, and it, you know, crushes him because it was not something that he does much, you know. But then he comes right back, doesn't quit, and makes a big play to get in the end zone.
That's a rope to the edge there for D. Eskridge from Caleb Ellaby. He can really throw that out.
Yeah,
better.
I think D had a great game. I mean, he gets overlooked a little bit. D hadn't played great the last couple weeks, and I thought he knew what he was doing. He did a great job blocking. We tried to get him over the top. They got some penalties, which is something that people are afraid of him, and I was proud of the way that he played. He came back, and he's going to be a weapon.
Nice break up there by A.J. Thomas. It was good to have him back in your secondary.
It was. He was a little rusty, but, you know, it was good. It was good to see him coming back from the knee injury, and, you know, he's just going to continue to look better and better. I thought the defense, you know, we didn't give him the ball inside the 10-yard line or inside the 20-yard line. They made him drive. I think they scored twice in this second half, and we made him earn it, you know, which is we didn't hand it to him like we did in the first half.
Juwan Dowles with another pass breakup. He's one of the leaders in the conference in pass breakups.
Yeah, Juwan Dowles is, you know, he's the one upperclassman that's been playing corner. He's comfortable in our defense. He knows what he's doing, and you know, he's been. We don't have a ton of bright spots, you know, because we're banged up a little bit out there, and he definitely is a bright spot for us.
There's D. Eskridge making another catch in this football game against Ohio, and D's still got time here for the Broncos. Here's Devon Tugger got some runs.
So yeah, at the end, you know, once, like we said at halftime, when Bells got banged up a little bit, we let Tuck get some reps and let some of the younger guys go, but we just need to get back to executing. And here's the catch, so you can see how long he is, Jalen Hall. He's got great hands, huge hands, and you know, the future's bright. I mean, we have 9 seniors on our team. We got 3 that play, you know, and so for us, the future is bright and we're looking forward to it, but we got to finish this year the right way in the next 2 weeks.
That's right. You got a big game coming up in your next one against Ball State on the road, 2 left, and we'll talk about them here in a minute, but that 7th win is really important.
Really big. I mean, last year we had 6 and didn't go to a bowl game, and we need 7, and we know we need 7. Really thought, with John, we had a chance of winning one of the 2 between, Toledo and Ohio. Obviously, him going down made that tough, and so we got to win our 7th, and that's hopefully going to start this next week.
Freshman Caleb Ellaby throwing touchdown passes to freshman Jalen Hall and handing off to freshman Chase Brown. Future is really bright.
Yeah, the young kids, they've really come along. They played well. They got some experience, so next year they can play hopefully really well. And it's been fun to coach those guys, and the veterans, they see it too. They're pretty excited about the future, and so it's been fun.
All right, we'll be back with more Bronco Review now, this time out.
When you need home improvements, you should call Blackberry. Do you need a new roof? Give us a call. We're one of the area's most trusted and professional roofing contractors, having completed thousands of roofing jobs throughout West Michigan. Right now, you can save 50% off the installation of our new roofing, featuring the Owens Corning Duration Shingle that comes with a limited lifetime warranty for installation and materials. Call today or go to blackberrysystems.com.
Schedule online anytime. Now you can easily schedule an appointment with Ascension Care Teams. No matter where you are or what you're up to. If you're a new patient or if you've been here before, we have appointments available at locations near you. Find your appointment online anytime at getascensionmichigancare.com.
Home. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing lender.
Maple Hill is proud to be a Subaru dealer. Subaru, it is like no other. Because of the 35 miles per gallon that you get in the summer and the all-wheel drive in the winter, the 5-star crash test ratings, the recommendations year after year from the best consumer magazines out there. Own it and you'll say, I love my Subaru. At Maple Hill Subaru, it is a journey like no other.
More devices, more apps, more streaming. Today, we need more speed than ever to stay connected, so we're making the best in-home Wi-Fi experience even better. We're giving our customers faster speeds and including them in our most popular plans at no additional cost. We've increased our speeds 17 times in 17 years, so you can keep streaming, sharing, and connecting like never before. Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Caleb back to throw, steps up, sideline route, it's caught, breaking a tackle is Eskridge inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. First down, Western Michigan.
Eskridge, a big part of the Western Michigan receiving core, and the good news is, looking forward, Coach, you got most of these guys back.
They are all, and they're only going to get better. D has come a long way between his sophomore and junior year. He'll be a senior next year. And Keyshawn Watson, who was our leading receiver last year, has had a good year. He'll be a senior next year. And I mean, everyone knows about Jaden Reed and Jalen Hall, which they both have 3 years left after this. And we got some other. I mean, Tyron Arnett's another guy he's been banged up a little bit this year, but he was a starter last year. We do lose Drake Harris, but. And we got some young pups coming in. We had another young pup that got hurt this year that we thought with Bird. I thought they were very similar. So at the skill spots, we definitely have experience coming back. Hopefully John will be back too. So we'll have Caleb and John with some experience. So that will be, you got to be able to throw it, but we know we're going to be able to run it. That's something that we've always been able to do. And having balance makes it really tough to stop.
Jaden Reed could get a lot of votes for Freshman of the Year in the Mid-American Conference.
I mean, I think so. 8 touchdowns is an amazing year when you're a true freshman, So it'll be really interesting. I don't know. I don't really follow, the freshmen from other places, but I know he's having one of the best freshman years. I can't imagine someone, winning that award other than him. But I'm rooting for. I want it. I'm rooting that he wins it because that's a heck of a freshman year what he's been doing.
And you're able to get some more of these freshmen some game experience now with the new 4-game redshirt rule.
It's huge for us, especially at this point of the year when some of our older guys have been banged up. They've played a lot of plays, so getting some of our younger guys that are still going to redshirt. Will McCabe's a 3 technique. He was playing. You saw Ronnie Buford is a defensive end, but he's playing now, and we can play him. Ryan Selig's running down on kickoff, and we have some freshmen that have been playing the whole time, but we got some of these other freshmen that are redshirting that are going to play a little bit here in the next couple weeks on special teams, just to see what they can do and give them a little taste of it. Because next year, technically, they'll be freshmen, but they'll have a little bit of experience. So it's a good rule. It's for they put it in for all the right reasons. And I think our guys are, we're using it the right way so that they have more confidence next year when they all play.
All right, the Broncos getting ready to play Ball State, trying for that 7th victory that would pretty much lock up a bowl bid for the Broncos. We'll look ahead to Week 11 with Coach Lester after this timeout on Bronco Review.
Introducing Little Caesar's large hot and ready 5-meat feast with 5 delicious meat toppings.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Including pepperoni, sausage, bacon, beef, and ham. Only $9 at Little Caesar's.
Pizza. It's so much more than just a structure. It's where life happens. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or always on the move, getting pre-qualified for a home loan from Arbor Financial can give you exactly the advantage you need to secure the home of your dreams. Our experts are there to walk you through the process so that you can focus less on your loan and more on making memories. Apply online at arborfcu.org. Arbor Financial Credit Union. Bank here, grow here. Equal housing.
Galesburg Ford, we stand behind our football teams.
I like the Honolulu blue and silver.
I'm a fan of the purple and gold. Weston's brown and gold, all the way.
We may cheer for different teams, but our team here at Galesburg Ford has one goal, and that's great customer satisfaction as we find you a new car, truck, or SUV. So whether it's a brand new Ford
or a certified used vehicle,
score your next car at Galesburg Ford.
Touchdown!
Galesburg Ford.
Not too far for your next car.
The people who accomplish so much are always striving to do even more. Now, with our help, they will. It's time for more.
What do you do when you discover something great? Well, you tell your friends and family about it, right? Well, that's exactly how Lake Michigan Credit Union became the largest credit union in Michigan. With one of the highest checking account rates in the nation and guaranteed low mortgage rates, word is spreading fast about Lake Michigan Credit Union. Earn more when you save, pay less when you borrow. Lake Michigan Credit Union, the best place for your money.
How much did it cost?
It's 4 slices of deep dish and a Pepsi for just $5.
Pizza.
Well, the Broncos were bowl eligible last year with 6 wins, looking for that 7th win that would lock up a bowl bid for Western Michigan, and you can get it on the road against Ball State.
Yeah, it'd be after what happened last year, we don't think 6 is bowl eligible. We think 7 is what's going to get us to a bowl. So, we wanted to be to 7 already. We're not. We got to take care of business at an away game, against a much improved Ball State team from the team we played last year. So it'll be a challenge, and it'll be exciting.
Well, after losing their first 2 to Power 5 teams like Syracuse and Michigan, Coach, you've won 6 of your last 8 and put yourself in this position.
Yeah, we felt, obviously Syracuse is ranked, Michigan's ranked, and so when we were 6-2, you felt pretty good. Losing John on the 3rd play of the next game and playing Toledo and Ohio, which are 2 of the best teams in our league, that was tough. It was a tough sledding when you lose your leader, and so we've slid twice, and now we got to build back up, and we got a new guy, and he's going to be behind center, and he's really talented. He's 18, and we got to go out there and play for him, and we got 2 more games left, and mathematically we're not out of it, you know. But we got to figure out who we are post John Wasink being hurt, and that's really the biggest thing that we've been stung. Granted, we're stung because it's two good teams, but still we haven't figured that out yet, and we got to figure it out this week.
Two former MAC quarterbacks now coaching at their alma mater going at it in this one when the Broncos play Ball State next Tuesday. Coach New for Ball State and, of course, you for the Broncos.
Yeah, Coach New is a very good friend, and I met him in arena football. He actually signed me. He signed me to play quarterback for him. That's why I always say he's a great evaluator of talent. And then I ended up leaving where he was. I was at Carolina at the time, and so I've stayed in contact with him forever. And he's one of the guys I really like in this profession, and he gets to coach where he loves to be, and so do I. And so, we got after him last year pretty good with the opening kickoff, never touched the ground. We scored a touchdown, so we kind of jumped on him early. And this is going to be tough. They're going to remember that game, and we're going to have to go out there and play hard.
You know, they struggle a bit in league play, but all you got to do is put on that Notre Dame game. They took Notre Dame into the fourth quarter, Coach.
Down to the wire. You know, they did a really good job. Their defense, they've changed defensive schemes, which surprised a lot of the teams they played early. And, as of late, we have time to watch the film and hopefully put our guys in good positions to attack them. But they're healthy. Last year they were decimated with injuries. They got a couple injuries too, but not like last year where they were down everybody. So it's going to be tough for us. We just want to get back out there and get back on the winning side of things and just right the wrong that what happened the last 2 weeks. And our guys have had a great week of practice. They're ready to go.
Ball State has a talented running back, and Gilbert, one of the best in the league.
He is, and we didn't face him last year. He can run it, he can throw it, he's hard to tackle. They run the Saints offense. That's where Mike New came from. He was Drew Brees' quarterback coach, and so they deal it to him. They give it to him in the pass game, like they used to give Sproles the ball. So he does so many things. They're going to make it tough on us, and we don't know which quarterback's playing. We think it's going to be the young kid, but we'll see if it's the older kid. They're talented.
Good luck against Ball State next Tuesday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Next week, our program turns to hockey as Coach Andy Murray will join us for highlights of the Western Michigan-Nebraska-Omaha weekend series at Lawson Ice Arena. Coach Lester will join us the following week. For Coach Lester and our staff here at Brock Review, I'm Robin Hook. Thanks for watching. See you next week.